All right, so let's see this question. An electricity bill including VAT of 12.5% is 450 Ghana cedis. How much is the bill exclusive of VAT? How much VAT is charged on the bill? Very simple question. An electricity bill including VAT of 12.5% is 450 Ghana cedis. So including VAT of 12.5% is 450 Ghana cedis. So which means that the question has given us what? VAT inclusive cost. VAT inclusive cost. So which is including VAT. And our VAT inclusive cost is giving us 450 Ghana cedis. Now the VAT rate here is 12.5%. The VAT rate here is 12.5%. Now the I part says so. How much is the bill exclusive of what? VAT. How much is the bill exclusive of VAT? Which means that they said we should go and look for the VAT exclusive cost, which is also known as the basic cost. Then I says how much VAT is charged on the bill. How much did they or did we charge for VAT? So we have to go and look for the question for that. So don't forget I gave you something as VAT. Let's say VAT inclusive cost. So VIC VAT inclusive cost is equal to 100 plus X percent. I don't know if you remember this. VAT inclusive cost is equal to 100 plus X percent. And also the VAT exclusive cost, which is the VEC. So the VAT exclusive cost, which I told you that is the same thing as the basic cost, and this is 100%. I don't know if you remember this. So this is what we are coming to use to solve the question. So our VAT inclusive cost was given as VAT inclusive cost. So let me clean this one. VAT inclusive cost was given as 450 Ghana cedis, which must be equal to 100 plus our X is 12.5, which is 12.5%. Okay, so I can still write it as 450 is equal to 112.5. Then now what's our basic cost? We don't know our basic cost, so let's see. That's the VAT exclusive cost, which is, let's say, 100%. So let me rewrite it. 450 is equal to 112.5%. And our VAT exclusive cost. So we can say that let our VAT exclusive cost to be, let's say, capital V, which is equal to 100%. Now, we are finding for the VAT exclusive cost, which is capital V. So we are finding for the VAT exclusive cost. So I said let VAT exclusive cost to be equal to capital what? V. So when you see V, that's the VAT exclusive cost. So we are finding VAT exclusive cost, which is equivalent to 100%. And now this 100% is less than what? 112.5. So we can say that if it is less, if what you are finding is less, so if less, because what you are finding is less than this, so if less, then the more should divide the less. So if less, more divide. So it will be 100% divided by 112.5% times our 450 Ghana cedis, which must be equal to V. That's the variable V. So which implies that, let's say, V must be equal to, percent will cancel percent, right? So we have 100 over 112.5 times 450. So our VAT exclusive cost, which is 100 over 112.5 times 450, and this will give us 400 Ghana cedis. This is 400 Ghana cedis. So this is the VAT exclusive cost, which is equal to 400 Ghana cedis. So that's the VAT exclusive cost, which is 400 Ghana cedis. All right. So the II part says what? How much VAT is charged on the bill? Here we can use two approach to do the amount for VAT. You can use the VAT inclusive cost is equal to what? The basic cost plus VAT. I don't know whether you remember that formula. VAT inclusive cost is equal to what? The basic cost plus what? VAT. I will clear here. So we know the VAT inclusive cost to be 450, and now we've calculated for the VAT exclusive, which is the basic cost 400, and now we can find for the VAT. Simple calculation. Or better still, you can go in for VAT is equal to the rate times the basic cost, because you know the rate of the VAT and we know the basic cost. So you can use two approach. So now let's see. Very simple. Let's see the two approach here. Let's see for the two approach here. So now I said, let's see method 1. We said the VAT inclusive cost is equal to, the VAT inclusive cost is giving us the basic cost plus what? The VAT. So VAT inclusive cost is giving us what? The basic cost plus the VAT. And now what's the VAT inclusive cost? 450 is equal to the basic cost. Our basic cost, we had 400 plus the VAT. So now we can say that VAT is equal to 450 minus what? 400. So this is the VAT we are calculating for. So we can say that VAT is equal to, that will give us 50 what? Ghana cedis. So we do subtraction and we get 50 Ghana cedis. So you can do this and you get your answer. Or better still, method 2, you can say that if you want the VAT is equal to the rate times the basic what? Times the basic cost. So now, or we can say the VAT exclusive cost. So our rate is 12.5 over 100 times our basic cost. Our basic cost is 400. Is 400. So 100, the 2 zeros cancels 2 zeros. So we have 12.5 times 4. So 12.5 times 4, which will give us 50, and this one too is 50 Ghana cedis. So whichever way we go for finding for VAT is accepted, if and only if your approach of doing the mathematics calculation or the mathematical calculation is correct, we give it to you. All right, so watch it very carefully. It's very, very simple question. We proceed to our next example 4.